Childress, both these cars running 1-2 as he comes for the white flag. Oh, Earnhardt loose. Dale Jr. down on the inside, but he's getting it back in. He's on the apron of the racetrack, Ned.
He saves the race car up almost against Bobby Labonte. Dale Earnhardt Sr. has come from 17th spot in 4 laps to lead it on the final lap.
But Kenny Wallace is in 2nd spot, followed by
his teammate,
Joe Nemechek.
Nemechek was the pole sitter, and Kenny Wallace has likewise never won a Winston Cup race. 3 Chevrolets on the final lap at Talladega. $2.7 million and $1 million bonus for Dale Earnhardt if he can hang on. The No Bull 5 contender, Mr. Restricted Place, Dale Earnhardt comes down and will take his 10th career victory at Talladega in the Winston 500.
But Craig as the team across the start-finish line.
It was wild. I didn't have any thought that I'd have a chance at winning this race, starting where I did on that restart. Boys, as we kept working away and got on the outside, Kenny.
Ricky Craven drives up behind the 55 car, trying to help Bobby Hamilton to the front.
The white flag is up. Final lap at Talladega. Who's it going to be? Labonte, Earnhardt Jr., Stewart, or maybe somebody out of the pack? Look at this move by Jr. at the white flag.
And Tony Stewart goes with Jr.
Coming with you. 20's with you.
Labonte blocks Bobby Hamilton.
Cannot believe it.
Contact. Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch. Burton and Stewart are side by side. That's all Earnhardt Jr. needs to see. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the $1 million bonus here at Talladega.
Easy around this corner because there's a big crash on the back straightaway.
The big crash happened on the final lap. Racing for the win. Bobby Labonte's car upside down. Ricky Craven just climbed from his car. Terry Labonte driving back around. Dave Burns.
Alan, the 18 crew heard a radio transmission from Bobby Labonte that he was okay. We understand now he is out of his car, so they're going to pick up here. They know Bobby's okay.
Yeah, we are looking at him now, Dave. He has climbed from the car. Good news.
And one of those wheels are still spinning. And Ricky Craven climbed from his car and just sat down. There you see him sitting on the ground. Wow.
Ricky Rudd trying to make it around to the finish line. Dale Jarrett hasn't come around. Robert Presley, Ward Burton, Buckshot Jones, Johnny Benson.
And Ricky
the other
Rudd
cars
did
involved.
not make it.
Not going to make it.
Sterling Marlin was involved. That's his car all torn up, going backwards up the pit lane.
On board with Sterling. There's Robert Presley's car.
Bill Elliott was involved. He's coming backwards up the pit lane. There's Dale Jarrett's car. Never made it to the checkered flag. Ward Burton trying to get to the checkers.
And he's going to make it to the line.
And he'll turn around right here.
What a wild finish. Dale Earnhardt Jr. being saluted by the 160,000 here in Talladega. for his victory in the EA Sports 500 presented by Dodge. Let's mention that Jeff Gordon, the championship leader, did get through the wreck. He came to the checkered flag in 7th.
I'm a little surprised the teammates didn't work together there at last lap, BP.
Yeah. Let's go back and take a look at it. White flag was up. We were on the final lap of the race.
You see Bobby Hamilton, the 55 car, trying to get on the outside of Bobby Labonte. Labonte comes back down the hill, and now all of a sudden they're 4 wide. And Hamilton gets in the left rear of Bobby Labonte's car, and we see the car start tumbling down the backstretch.
And there's not a whole lot you can do. When you're behind that, all you see is smoke and cars go sideways. You just try to hold the steering wheel straight and get through it somehow.
Rode the roof the whole way. Never flipped over. Just on the roof, and that's how it rode the whole way down the backstretch. Hard crash for Benson there. Mike Wallace. There's Rusty Wallace in the grass. Ricky Craven.
Yeah. Is that Bobby Hamilton Jr. there in the 4 car?
Yeah.
One more shot. Once again, Hamilton tries to go on the outside. Bobby Labonte, the 18, goes up to block him. They make a little contact, but everything's okay. Then Hamilton drives to the inside, and here they're going to get 4 wide. There just isn't room coming off that corner for 4 wide. And how Jeff Gordon got through that is amazing. The car behind him, Mike Wallace, crashed.
They got within a half a lap of the checkered flag.
Just listen to this.
Have led 55 laps today at the start-finish line. 143,000 on their feet at Talladega as the white flag flies. Final lap of the EA Sports 500. Spotter says keep it on the bottom. Junior will be more than happy to comply. Behind him, Steve Park being challenged by Ryan Newman for a spot. But the front 5, single file. Kurt Busch looking for 3rd, can't do it. Ricky Rudd with a brief peek. Kurt Busch trying to find enough muster to run with him. His father won here 10 times. And now Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to become only the 2nd man in this track's history to score 3 straight wins at Talladega Superspeedway. Earnhardt Jr. to the checkered flag. He wins the EA Sports 500. Victories this season for Dale Earnhardt Jr., Talladega, and Talladega. And a new millionaire has joined the ranks of the American wealthy. Debbie Polson of Manchester, Connecticut has won the $1 million as the fan. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. has picked up the $1 million bonus.
Dale Jr., great job. Don't forget they need an extra lap out of you behind that Winston Noble money truck.
And the parade begins. Earnhardt Jr. led 56 of the 188 laps to pick up the victory. His 7th career win for Earnhardt Jr. and the Bud team. Marty?
And Tony Eury Sr. gets a high five from Slugger.
Some help.
Here. He's all over Jr.'s back bumper. Ryan Newman is tucked up against Gordon. They're coming to the white flag. 2 2/3 miles of racing left at Talladega. Do they all make it back around? And who's the first one to the checkered flag?
Wow, there's
Tony Stewart. Shuffling Rusty Wallace out of the way. Jeff Gordon trying to block. Stewart trying to find some running room. Stewart up the center. So far, nobody with anything from Michael Waltrip. Outside, it's Kevin Harvick in the black and silver car.
Gordon's on the outside of the 8 car.
Gordon tried to jump in front of Harvick and get the push. Gordon to second. Michael Waltrip trying to figure out who to block. Here they come to the final corner and down to the start-finish line. Waltrip's going to have enough. Michael Waltrip will win the EA Sports 500 at Talladega. Oh, the crash after the checkered flag. Bobby Labonte turned into a couple others.
Big wreck behind you, big wreck behind you. Be careful, just come on around. Big wreck behind you, big wreck behind you. They are lined up outside of you, buddy, outside.
Bobby Labonte, Kenny Wallace, Mark Martin. In a wreck after the checkered flag. Well, he held him off.
He sure did.
White flag this time.
There he goes. Tony Stewart taking a look at the bottom. He's got no help.
And he lost his spot. White flag is out. Last lap at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt Jr. pushed by the car his father used to drive, the 29 of Kevin Harvick. And the veteran Dale Jarrett behind him.
Harvick did all his work earlier on the bottom, Junior.
Oh, it's trouble.
Jeff Gordon. And there's the crash.
Greg Biffle. Casey Kane.
Several cars involved.
But the caution's
No, it's still green. It's still green.
Okay.
They're still racing at Talladega.
Last lap.
They will come to the checkers this time by.
So there will not be a green-white checker. The white flag is in the air.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking for his 5th win at Talladega. Works his way back to the front. And Jr., where his father won 10 times.
Oh, we got a car sideways in the
Win
trail.
number 5, the checker is out, and somebody upside down. Elliott Sadler
Again.
lands on his wheels.
Yeah, good save right there. You all right?
Sadler, who had that terrible tumble here a year ago, on his roof at the finish.
Well, if they left this race 10 minutes early, they missed it. And these rescue workers, I hope these guys are paying attention. We have rescue workers on the backstretch attending to the red cars there. Yep, everybody shut her down pretty slow.
Biffle is back there. Unofficially, Earnhardt Jr., Harvick, Jarrett, Brendan Gaughan, and Kurt Busch. Tony Stewart, Mears, Nemechek, Gordon, and Ward Burton.
He's opening a roof hatch. He's opening over the roof hatch.
You see the roof hatch open on Elliott Sadler's car. He did this a little while back, didn't he?
Yeah. About a year ago in this race.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to finish this race with all 4 tires on the ground. He did. But he just didn't keep them there the whole time. There is Elliott Sadler.
All right, he's all right, guys. He's out.
That'll make the highlight reel.
Yep. Okay, down to pit road, Matt.
We've got the Uries, we got Slugger Labby and car chief Tony Urie Jr. He came on the road and asked where he was, and you guys told him he could still do it, restarting as deep as he was.
Yeah, he started 10th and he went there in 4 laps, and it was awesome. And I just told him, I said, you know, you got to pump yourself up, but you done it when the race started, so let's do it again. Kind of gambled there putting the tires on, but I think it paid off, and man, it's great, great.
Their 5th Talladega win.
His dad won here 10 times. No other driver had more than 4 wins here until today. Now Dale Earnhardt Jr. has 5 and continues his quest in the chase for the next helicopter.
And that helped a lot.
Unofficially, he will be the leader, 26 points in front of Kurt Busch. Now let's go back and recap the closing lap of this race. First of all, the wreck at the start-finish line.
Take a look here at Elliott Sadler down on the bottom.
On the right-hand
Somebody
side.
blocked him. That's Ward Burton there. Those guys just all squeezed down.
Yep.
He got hit in the right front fender, turned his car inside the racetrack, and the worst thing you want to do with a race car, get on the grass.
The roof flaps deploy, but not enough to keep that 38 on the ground, and Elliott Sadler takes the Talladega tumble.
At least it didn't tumble
Right.
like it did last
He's
year.
getting better at this.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he puts on the brakes once it gets in the air, right? But it doesn't help.
Wow.
And again, here they come to the finish line, which is at the end of pit road. And a frightening sight.
Yeah, especially from the flagger.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, you start blocking when there's just one guy trying to pass. It's just tougher to do when you've got 3 or 4.
Tony Stewart up next to Newman.
And he's got to run, too, now.
Boy, does he ever got to run.
Last lap.
Oh, man. Here comes Tony Stewart. He's got the lead in turn 1. And Dale Jarrett on the outside.
Unit 20, just the two of you. Neck to neck, come on.
Now it just depends on who goes with who.
And how strong that 88 is, we're finally going to find out. Oh, crash! Kyle Petty. Hard crash. We stay green. Now the caution is out. Race is over. There are 19 scoring loops around this track.
The 88
All the way, baby, all the way.
88 might have been in front.
NASCAR will use their scoring loops and television replays to determine the position of the cars on the track. You do not race back to the yellow in NASCAR. And it was a wreck Dale Jarrett was involved in that brought on that rule.
Yeah, baby, we're back on the map.
This is crew chief Todd Parrott.
And boy, Dale ran a talk about, you saw him drop to the back most of the race. That's just a veteran move. Smart racing.
A lot of waving going on there.
There is.
Most of it appears friendly.
And we're acting like he won.
Have we heard from NASCAR, in fact, that he won or not?
It says right here, awaiting final results.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Dale Jarrett is the race winner. It's his teammate Elliott Sadler. NASCAR has confirmed that Dale Jarrett is the race winner. They are checking the rest of the positions.
Because Casey, I mean, he needs to be going for the win.
Yes.
It's not a point steal for him or Kurt Busch.
Fans cheering at Talladega. Earnhardt Jr. leads last lap.
Outside.
Vickers wants to go. Hey, getting a little wider.
There he goes.
Junior.
Down.
Oh, no! There's his
25 up to 48 and takes out Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson.
Caution is out. The leaders had already taken the white flag.
So is it going to be the 25 or the 9?
There are 19 scoring loops around the track. NASCAR will use scoring loops and videotape to determine the race winner. The checkered flag is out. Checkers and yellow out at Talladega.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Not going to be a popular win for the 25. It is.
Draft to his advantage. He's watching that mirror, keeping that 24 car square in his bumper.
197 miles an hour. They take the white flag 3 wide. Here comes Tony Stewart up on the high side.
And the white flag is out. It's waving 3 wide.
Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon trying to hang on the bottom, drafting help from behind with Blaney in the Toyota. Up high, Tony Stewart gets help from Casey Kane.
That's 4 wide down the back straightaway. Hamlin on the inside.
Here comes Gordon on the outside.
Jeff Gordon has moved up in front of Tony Stewart to get the push by. Jeff Gordon, a 5-time Talladega winner. He knows how to get it done. He hung at the back of the pack all day long. He pulls up, and Tony Stewart pushes him by as they come down. Jeff Gordon trying to hang on. 2 wide, 3 wide behind him. Gordon on the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy Johnson second, and Jeff Gordon takes the win at Talladega.
Unbelievable. The car tomorrow. Great race at the very end. Man, what a move out of Jeff Gordon. He just threw his teammate out, went for it by himself.
Impressive.
I knew he had something up his sleeve. I didn't know what it was.
Steve Letarte said, stay calm. We have another collision.
Look at the emotion of Jeff Gordon in the car.
What a win for Jeff Gordon.
Buddy, you did it for us, buddy. You're the man that this team is awesome. Way to hang in there all day. Woo! Man, I'm excited.
And he better be excited. I'd be excited too. All his teammates work together, help them win that race, guys.
He got the point lead too.
Be white flag this time by for Tony Stewart. Regan Smith, the rookie behind him. Menard is there. Sadler is there. Here comes Elliott Sadler.
Yeah, he's not getting any help, though. He made a great move there, but nobody wanted to go with him.
I can't believe that these guys at DEI cars are going to be satisfied with second and third. They're going to have to go for it here.
Now watch the 31 and the 07. Teammates for Childress, Burton, and Boyer.
They want to
try.
Run single file.
They're all wanting to go, but everybody's just filling that spot, so they're not getting that opportunity.
David Reagan hasn't won. Regan Smith, the rookie. Paul Menard is there. Tony Stewart has never won at Talladega in a NASCAR Sprint Cup car.
He's going to have to do a lot of blocking right here. They've got to run on him. Got to run.
Here they come.
I can't go down there and do that, though.
Actually, I think it's legal on the last lap.
He might have got it right there.
I think it's legal on the last lap. We're looking next door to see.
Below the yellow line. He was below.
We still haven't got an indication, but it looks like Regan Smith won this race.
Why would it be legal on the last lap?
That's what they were
187.
You heard Tony Stewart, some of those guys commenting on you can't go below the yellow line to make that pass. There's Tony inside the car. We are waiting to get definitive information from NASCAR.
He definitely passed below the yellow line pretty much the whole way.
John Darby, Mike Kelton are having a discussion.
We'll see. Good effort.
Here's the replay again. Watch a 0-1.
And he got forced down there. I mean, Tony Stewart actually forced him down a little bit.
Well, yeah, if you're going to consider that he only, yeah.
They are saying Tony Stewart has won the race. Tony Stewart is the official winner here at Talladega. They would not allow that pass below the yellow line.
That's the only way that can be. You can't go. You can't race one way for 187 laps and it change on the last lap. You have to be able to take the same deal. Great win for Tony Stewart and his team.
And the 43 race winless streak for Tony Stewart ends on a wild afternoon at Talladega, Alabama.
Well, you got to hand it to Regan Smith. He gave it all he had. That's the only shot he had.
Well, yeah, no, that's there for a reason. So you have to make the move to the outside. I mean, you know, obviously the rule's in place for a reason, and so you know he gave it a shot. But you know, again, it forces you to make that move to one side, and it would have been interesting to see. He had a run if he could have taken that to the outside.
Yeah, he did have a little bit of a run, and if he takes it to the outside, it looked like he was going to. He actually tried to fake Tony to the outside.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's going to be his argument that Tony forced him there.
And he does have somewhat of an argument, I guess. Yeah. You know, it depends on how you look at it.
He's not afraid to beat and bang. We know that.
How about Carl Edwards, who made that charge on the final lap in April? He's up high.
Got a long way to go, and they're coming to the white flag.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes Kurt Busch around.
Oh. Crash behind you. Crash.
Oh,
Mark's
down.
Mark Martin is over on his roof.
Back on his wheel.
Into the wall. Casey Mears, Rudiman is there. Reagan is there. Robbie Gordon, Jeff Gordon.
See Montoya driving through the grass.
And the white flag and the yellow flag are waving.
Martin still driving this car.
Martin coming from his roof, and there's the damaged 2 car sitting on the apron. Jeff Gordon trying to lift back.
Yeah.
Mark Martin trying to get that car to move, and it will not move.
Now it's got some ruptured lines, it looks like.
And Jamie McMurray would be the winner here at Talladega. Now they will have to go back, NASCAR has to go back and look at the video. They do not use scoring loops on the final lap. They go back and look at the actual video. But McMurray at the age of 33 gets his first win in 85 races.
We're going to make it. Be sure to make it back, dude.
That is if he makes it back.
Yeah, still got to make it to the finish line. Yeah.
Right now they're showing Casey Kane in second, Logano third, Biffle and Jeff Burton in the top 5.
Looks like he is going to make it to the finish line, Jamie McMurray.
So the first Ford win here in 21 races. The last Ford to win here, Dale Jarrett, in October of 2005, but now it is Jamie McMurray in victory lane as a winner at Talladega.
Unofficially, looks like maybe Casey Kane will finish second. Joey Logano around third.
Great job.
Greg Biffle did a great job. Jeff Burton up maybe somewhere around the 5th spot, as NASCAR, as Doc said, will have to go back to the loops and see exactly where everyone was when the caution was displayed.
Mark Martin was hoping to have a top 5. You see the damage car on the 00, but Mark Martin was hoping to have a top 5. And they've helped him get out of the car. There's the 2 car being worked on. Let's show you again here, coming down for the white flag out of turn 4.
Looks like Keselowski got into the 2 a little too hard, but Jimmy Johnson just in front of that 82 car, you can see, sneaks by there, along with Michael Waltrip.
Looks like Keselowski was actually getting a little bit of a shove from behind, too, from Brian Vickers. Kind of a stack up that caused it.
And Mark Martin went completely over on his roof, back over on the wheels, came and hit the outside wall and slid down across the grass. Right now we're showing Mark Martin in 29th position, a lap down.
You know, what a great job by Jamie McMurray all day, though. He played the game right. He just waited until it was time. He had a fast race car. You can see here once again, as Kurt Busch gets turned, man, it looked like he was going to make something out of a very frustrating day also.
In the mirror here. In the mirror. 09 just wrecked us.
This all happened just behind Jimmy Johnson. Now watch what Mark Martin saw as he was riding here to come take the white flag.
Watch the 1 coming down.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can't watch something like that. You could hear him say, watch the 1 coming down, but no time.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s onboard camera here on the final lap.
Say hi, come on.
Goodness gracious life.
You saw Truex's 1 car just clip the right rear quarter panel of the 5 car. And there is the 26 car, Jamie McMurray. His 3rd career win. What a day for McMurray, the crew, and crew chief Donnie Wingo.
Logano making a run here.
Yeah, and they're trying to work the... Oh, look out!
That hole closed up quick.
Man, Truex makes a nice save. He got pinched.
White flag.
White flag is out. 2.6 miles to go.
Oh, trouble.
Trouble, the big one. On the dinger, on his lid. Side over side, end over end.
Kevin Harvick's going to win this race. Yeah, that's...
The race is official because the white flag was displayed, and Kevin Harvick was in the race lead.
He was at the he was in the lead at the start-finish line, but did he continue to have that?
We're waiting for NASCAR to give us official word. They're looking at the camera results and also the timing lines. And it's good to see A.J. Allmendinger getting out of that damaged 43. Here they come around the track under the caution.
Well, Richard Childress is going to victory lane. Don't know which car is going to be there.
The checkered flag is displayed, and I guess the biggest question in our minds right now is it going to be Clint Boyer or is it Kevin Harvick?
They gave you the checker, didn't they? I don't know yet. It's a checker. They ain't said nothing.
The teams are as confused as everybody else.
Well, it's not necessarily confused. They just don't know because
checking on the video here.
They'll have to determine.
Checking it on the video. One of us wanted.
Either the 33 or the 29 is going to win this, so Richard Childress can be happy.
Right now we show Denny Hamlin in 7th and Jimmy Johnson in 8th. Now that is all unofficial. But if this stands with Harvick winning, the top 3 will be separated by 19 points.
See a lot of cars with damage here. The 83, the 82, and the 2.
We were ahead of them the whole
14.
front straightaway. I think he just said 33-29. Still not official. I don't know what he said.
Still waiting on NASCAR to review all this. They've got loops they go by, then they go by camera angles to kind of decide this.
One of us did.
When the caution flag flies, it puts a timestamp on every camera and all the loops. So they're reviewing all that
We had
data.
him by just a little bit. Did we win or not? They won't say yet. They're just looking at tape.
One thing we do know, Richard Childress Racing has its 11th win.
Hell, they do a burnout
at Talladega.
Well, Clint's gonna say, okay, I'll go ahead and decide it. He's pretty sure he won. Kevin said, I'll wait and see.
Kevin put the window net down. He's waiting for the official word just like the rest of us.
I think Clint's trying to help make their decision.
Yeah, I think he's trying to. It's right here in front of the NASCAR people.
Here comes Clint. And the two of them shake hands as best they can with the proximity of the cockpit.
Yeah, I don't know if Kevin Harvick's going to win or going to finish second, but that's an incredible job.
Won yet, Billy?
With a torn-up race car to get himself in that position. And he can thank David Rudiman for helping push him to first or second, whichever it was.
Well, Rudiman all day was helping a lot of people, and he did have a great car. And he will get a big thank you from Kevin Harvick. And what amazes me...
Stop right here and wait.
What amazes me is we
Just
talk
stop
about
right here.
how we
Just stop.
need
Just
aerodynamics
wait right
at
here.
this track, and then there's Harvick proving us wrong.
Right here, man. We don't know yet. They're doing everything.
We're looking over at the NASCAR officials, and they are still examining the scoring list.
33.
The official word is, it is the 33 of Clint Boyer. So Boyer will finish first. Kevin Harvick will be second. David Rudiman will be shown in fourth, with Juan Pablo Montoya third, and Joey Logano unofficially in the top 5.
Have to run him down. Jeff Gordon just a roadblock right there. What happened to Stewart and Menard on that restart? Michael Waltrip looking for a partner. White flag down to the final lap. Can anybody run up and catch Burton and Boyer? They've got some ground to make up if they're going to do it. Shuffling around in this pack.
The last 12 races here have been decided on the last lap.
Dave Blaney first to break from the traffic with Brad Keselowski. Here come Ryan Vickers and Casey Kane. Whole knot of cars behind them. But Jeff Martin is this far through the pack. Does Boyer go out and try and win?
There's a chance that Boyer might try to pull out and win when they get to the trial.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Does the pack have a chance to run him down? Side by side in contact. The pack is not going to catch him. Martin still got a shot. Clint Boyer gets the win.
I don't know who won that. Good job, Clint.
And they're
right here. They could be coming by him on both sides.
Side outside. What's the 15
Stewart to the lead at the white flag. We're on the last lap. Will they make it back?
Wayne will pass the fast when he's got the 29 pushing him here.
4 deep behind Stewart and Kenseth.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick's got some real help coming towards the front here.
Michael Waltrip in the 55. Into the picture. Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Caution's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. Is everybody okay? And one of the championship drivers got through. Which ones didn't? NASCAR NASCAR will check the video to see who was out in front at the moment of caution. They have just called confirmation that Matt Kenseth is the winner of this race. So many cars involved in the accident. Tony Stewart's car up on its side. Jimmy Johnson's car all torn up. And it's going to take a bit to sort out the actual finish of this one as Stewart climbs from his car. And that's great to see. Bobby Labonte. And the scene. Dale Jr. just refired from the accident scene and came to the finish line. He's picking up Jimmy Johnson, who just climbed from his destroyed race car.
Yeah, Jr. just trying to complete the last lap. He came off pit road, crossed the line, and he saw Jimmy standing there.
We'll be right back.
If that left rear tire doesn't come apart, not going to be good on Jimmy.
Well, he'd be the first to know.
Yeah, I know.
Jr. here on last lap. Chaos at Talladega Superspeedway. Matt Kenseth is the beneficiary of all the problems out there.
Well, what a turn of events. First, show you who was in the lead at the moment the caution came out. There's Stewart with Matt Kenseth. And you see clearly Kenseth out in front as the caution light turns to yellow.
Yeah, it looks like the first three might be Kenseth, Gordon, and Kyle Busch from that point.
Yeah.
But it was
anybody's guess from that point.
When it all started, Michael Waltrip had a huge run down the bottom, getting pushed by Casey Mears.
That definitely was the first contact you saw was Michael Waltrip into Tony Stewart, but he was getting a big, big push and nowhere to take it.
Well, here it is. Waltrip in the 55, Mears in the 13, Stewart in the 14.
You can see Tony just a little bit late in making that move to get back down. Harvick and Kenseth on the outside had a run, so they were literally going to go by him on both sides.
Watch the two. The championship leader somehow avoided getting really torn up in that.
See, it looked like Martin Truex was going to get through there. Bobby Labonte caught him right at the end.
They waited all day to do it, but it was big when it happened.
Yes, sir.
See, Michael Waltrip just barely catching the left rear quarter panel of Kevin Harvick. Get him involved. Stewart's car upside down on top of Casey Kane's number 5.
And down here, Greg Biffle, Kyle Busch, both of them kind of describing amongst the laugh and probably a big sigh as well. How holding out for
incredible.
Greg Biffle, 5th place right now. What did you see out there coming to the checkered flag?
They're coming to the checkered flag.
Yeah, and you know as a driver, Tony Stewart's leading this race. He's got no help. He tries to make a move that's going to get him some push and help. And you know as a driver, if you make that move, there's a chance that somebody's not going to lift on the last lap, and this is a situation that could happen. It's a product of this type of racing, and every driver knew that's the situation that you could find yourself in.
Just got to go straight, that's all I did. And once I was clear of all the stuff, you know, I kept going.
Well, here it comes. White flag will be in the air the last lap. Where does the move come? Who wins the race? Do they all come back to the checkered flag? Rolling.
Single file, no takers yet, single file.
Jamie McMurray leading. Here's the first move. Oh, trouble. Dillon gets turned around into the middle of the pack. Casey Mears is the one that hit him. Caution is out. Race is over.
All good, guys. All good.
Jamie McMurray, carrying the colors of Auburn University, his sponsor with a big relationship with the school, is going to take War Eagle to the finish line first. Jamie McMurray wins at Talladega.
And that's the chance that you take as a driver, waiting to that last lap to try to make your move, because you know everything's going to ramp up. Looked like there was some contact between Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 14. Casey Mears, a lot of damage there. Nowhere to go.
Just dropped the window net on his car. His signal to the safety officials that he's okay.
Tremendous hit there. Casey Mears.
Victory lane, my friend. Can't wait. I cannot wait.
It's been a long dry spell for Jamie. October 2010 was his last win.
He did a great job of getting himself positioned there in the last, getting himself in the front, making them try to pass him.
Here's Stenhouse. You can see right there. He's already making contact with Dillon's bumper.
Wow, looked like Dillon might have just turned around. Yeah, it might have just been air. Wow, what contact that was. It had just been the air coming across the back that got him loose.
Coming. We have the white.
Jamie McMurray, such a likable guy. That big smile on his face, even in tough times. And now the 37-year-old is going to go to victory lane at Talladega for the second time after making all the moves on the chessboard at 200 miles an hour just right.
Yeah, he sure did that. Just methodically worked his way up there after that last pit stop. Got himself into position, and that's what you do. He's one of the best at it.
I think that plan that Dale Earnhardt Jr. had was foiled by that caution coming out.
So the last lap crash happened. Somehow it only involved a couple of cars. Austin Dillon drove away. We saw Casey Mears drop the window net on his car. Jamie McMurray will go to victory lane. Well, you can run 500 miles at Talladega and work your way to the front on the outside of a three-wide pack, three-wide race for the win at the end, and hold off a steaming pack of cars to what was the eventual finish of the race. You deserve to be our Goodyear Superior performer, Jamie. Flag, Ryan Newman to the outside of Keselowski. Newman leads at that line. Who leads at the next one?
But you got to get back to the front because a caution can happen and you can be out of luck. Keselowski really doesn't have the help that he's going to need to win this race.
And he must win it.
But he's in good shape now because Newman has no push.
Here comes Landon Castle behind Matt Kenseth, behind Brad Keselowski.
But watch Kenseth, he can still make a move.
Landon Castle to the outside, tri-oval, sprint to the checkered flag. Who wins? Brad Keselowski wins it at Talladega.
Place called Victory Lane.
When you absolutely positively have to win a race and you get it done, that has to feel unbelievably good.
I tell you, I've said it a number of times. You back these drivers into corners, it's amazing to see the extraordinary things that they can do. And Brad Keselowski was not going to be denied today.
Yeah, this might be one of his biggest wins ever.
2 laps to determine who will win the race and who will advance into round 3 in the chase. Coming back into the NBC Sports restart zone, 220 feet. Green flag back in the air. The 4 not going. They wreck behind him. The green flag is out as they cross the start-finish line. Will they throw the caution? Trying to get back up to speed. Caution comes out. Now the question is, who was in front?
Stay in front of them. Stay in front of them.
So right here we see they're under green flag. NASCAR's looking at the track, trying to determine if these cars can drive off. It's very important to see who the leader is when the light comes on.
Caution comes out, and that's how close it is to determine who wins this race. From NASCAR, they are telling us that the 22 was in front, and so Joey Logano will sweep round 2. Unofficially, Joey Logano, the winner at Talladega. 3 consecutive wins in the second round of the chase. Mixed emotions out of the crowd. The win. Brian Scott running second. Joey Logano with the lead. Denny Hamlin running third. With that position, he's currently in the top 8 and could advance to the round of 8. White flag in the air. One more time around.
You mentioned it, Steve. The 11 car sitting there running in third. He's in the bottom lane. Austin Dillon, he just moved to the bottom lane. He's way back in 12th, but he went to the bottom. Let's see which lane moves forward.
How aggressive does Brian Scott be? How aggressive can he be trying to win his first race? A huge gap between the 22 and the 44 as they enter turn 3 for the final time. Up the racetrack, the 22 goes, blocking the 44. Coming out of turn 4, a long ways back to the checkered flag. 3 and 4 wide, fighting for position. Joey Logano through the tri-oval. Logano wins at Talladega. Because of the finish that Denny Hamlin has, finishing in third, the points ended up being tied for the cut line between he and Austin Dillon. And now coming into the tri-oval, coming up on 1 lap to go. Ryan Newman has the lead. Can he hang on to it? 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Logano ducking in front of the 88. Now way up the racetrack they go. Diving to the bottom. Dale Earnhardt Jr. one last time down the Talladega Superstretch. Newman has a car length in front of Keselowski. As they come into 3 and 4 for the final time. Keselowski on the high side, trying to take the lead away. Side by side as they exit 4. The tricky triangle they're about to come through. Contact made. Keselowski still in front. Through the tri-oval they go. Keselowski's going to win at Talladega.
if I save that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Brad, great job today, man.
Coming back to the white flag.
You got to know Eric Almirola is super hungry. He had so many chances to win races, hadn't been able to pull one off. If he can get some help from behind, he's going to be aggressive.
One more time around. Will they have enough fuel? Their teammate ran out of gas. Into the wall. Matt DiBenedetto into 32.
And there's a big wreck behind you, big wreck behind you.
The caution won't come out if it will not affect the end of this race. We'll see if NASCAR will throw it. If they have to get to the drivers to make sure they're okay, they would throw a caution. But right now, they're still green.
Look at that Stenhouse. Doesn't have any help. He's going to get up here and give a push to the 10, but he doesn't have any help behind him.
Almirola.
There he goes. Almirola
moves to the outside.
The 41's out of gas. Almirola to the lead.
Almirola comes out of 4. Does he have enough gas to get to the finish line? Almirola all the way to the bottom of the track. Eric Almirola is going to win at Talladega. Dillon dropping back in the 13. Coming back on 1 to go. Brought to you by Credit One.
Been a lot of questions about what position do you want to be in. Do you want to be leading or in second? I think you have to be leading. There's always a wreck with 1 to go, and then the race is over. So I think Blaney's got to be in this position.
Chase Elliott jumped out of line. That was likely his only opportunity, as he's going to get almost 3 wide there with the 13.
Tries to get help. He tries to get that help from Ty Dillon. Now everyone fighting for every position down the backstretch for the final time.
Ryan Newman, huge push from Hamlin.
Here comes Newman. Newman sideways.
He saved it. He saved it.
That's going to give that 12 car a chance to get another run, but Newman way out front. They're going to have a big run coming up on this 6 car down the front straightaway.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around the 37, almost upside down. So is the 96, Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line. Blaney and Newman were side by side when they crossed the line.
Unbelievable finish.
Yes, we did beat him regardless.
Blaney, by just a foot, is going to get the win over Newman.
What a finish. Brian Blaney came here in almost a must-win situation. May have pulled it off.
After heartbreak a week ago, running so well, the mechanical failure, nothing he can do. We talked to him in the garage, and look at this. How many times has that finish line come into play later, out past the tri-oval? Once again, we see it. In the tri-oval, it was definitely the 6 leading, but the 12 still had time and made that move.
Ryan Blaney is winning in the Monster Energy Cup Series for the first time in 2019. And that win moves him on. He will lock into the round of 8.
Is there enough fuel in either one of these 2 cars out front?
Look at Byron being able to pull up to the 17, going to get on the quarter panel. That's going to pull the 17 off the 21.
It separates them. White flag. One more time around at Talladega.
Eric Jones to the inside here.
Jones is now going to push the 21. Now it's a matter of how long. The Wood brothers and Matt DiBenedetto out front at Talladega.
No organization right now.
Look at this outside line.
Oh, we got a car in the wall in the back straightaway. Cody Ware. Here comes the 17 and the 24. They're going to try to block.
Eric
in
gets
the wall.
up into the wall. Now the 24, a big run. He slides. They make more contact. 3 wide as they come out of 4.
Hamlin to the inside. Side draft coming from the 24 car.
Denny Hamlin. William Byron through the tri-oval coming up to the stripe. And as they go across the stripe, a photo finish. Denny Hamlin gets the nod by 23 one-thousandths of a second.
No way. And Matt DiBenedetto has no clue until he gets the information from his team that he again is going to come up short.
Denny Hamlin was on the apron.
After the crap we've been through the last several weeks, like I said, keep putting yourself in a position, we'll win our share, right?
Denny Hamlin
Take a look at this. How close it was.
And he's clearly ahead at the line. Tough situation again for Matt DiBenedetto, almost to get his first win. He'll have to try another day.
Set us at 6:30. If all of these things happen, Bubba Wallace could get his first ever Cup Series win at Talladega. Again, the rain coming down a little bit harder now. And once again, it takes quite a while to dry this racetrack. So patiently waiting if you can. Bubba Wallace, when the caution came out, was in front of the field. The rain started then right away. History made once again.
Now into the back of the 12 here, but here comes the 9.
Big push. Yeah, big push from Eric Jones. Got to him and actually hit him hard.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Side by side for the lead. Where will the momentum come? They're door to door as they go through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Chase Elliott now nosing ahead. Here comes Blaney fighting back on the inside, the shorter distance around the track. A big push from Michael McDowell in the 34. Elliott with the help of Jones. He surges ahead. Jones moves to the inside. Elliott has the lead. Chase Elliott through the dog leg. Blaney with momentum. He's not going to get there. Elliott's going to win at Talladega.
What a move by Chase Elliott.
Let's go, man. He won that race with 2 laps to go. The move he made to jump onto the lane that he was not in. He got great momentum and changed lanes. That's when he won.
Oh, he almost spun the 12. Herbst get to the back of Blaney.
That cleared Harvick. Harvick is clear of the 12. Now he's got to have to block both lanes.
The 12's going to have a little momentum here. I think Harvick can hop back in front of the 12. Big run coming. The 12 to the inside.
Shuffles the 4 out. Now Blaney and Harvick down the backstretch for the final time and into turn 3. Blaney with a push from the 24 of Byron. Here comes Harvick on the outside. Can the 36 get to the back bumper of the 4 and give him a big push? Momentum coming. They're side by side through the tri-oval. Blaney, Harvick, Blaney, Harvick. They spin behind him. It's going to be Blaney. Yes! Blaney gets the win at Talladega.
To get hooked back up.
The driver of car number 6 has won here 6 times. Stenhouse is fighting back on the outside. Van Gisbergen goes really wide and high. White flag out. Next flag will end the race.
Kyle Busch to the outside.
Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Who's got the magic in these final 2.5 miles? Busch is out of it. He's been sent back. Stenhouse in the green and white machine. William Byron, Brad Keselowski, and Kyle Larson in the 5. We've had some dramatic finishes this year, and it's got that feeling about it again. Keselowski got bounced out of the playoffs at the last round. The built Submarines car is in front, but for how much longer? Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. through the tri-oval. Keselowski down low, Stenhouse high. Byron goes for it on the outside.
Good work, dude.